Hiya, and welcome back to Soulcreek, the game that teaches us that call us Cloud Strife with the way that we are. I'm turning evil too. No, because the original thing was going to be the game that teaches us that if Loken isn't proud of us, then I'm going to pierce his nipples. That is actually based on a real life event. While I load the save file, I'm gonna say it. A friend, I haven't spoken to him in years. This person I haven't spoken to him in years. He stood up. He got frustrated for no fucking reason. He stood up and shouted at the top of his lungs in the middle of art class, "I'm upset, so I'm going to pierce my nipple." Those were his exact words. He then proceeded to take a pin and poke it through his shirt. Did not actually pierce his nipple, but he did poke it through his shirt. And he left it there for like 3 hours.
I know, but are you really okay?
What do you mean?
You did just kill someone for the first time. Must have been horrible.
Yeah, he was going to kill us, though. I'm fine, though. Bakura's voiced by Bryce Tankfast. Fine, though.
You say that, but your adrenaline is seriously spiking. You shouldn't have had to do that. If I'd been there, we could have just disarmed him.
Maybe. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, it's okay, Alex. I know it was self-defense.
Yeah, that's all it was. Let's just check in with Bakura.
Right, okay.
No sooner have I taken 2 steps before...
Careful! Mind your head on those beams.
Oh, come on!
I'm serious! Another head bonk and I might be gone for good.
It's alright, Bite. Calm down.
What
are you scanning for?
Something you could use as a helmet.
Just relax, okay? I sense Bite's anxious grumbling in the back of my mind. Poor guy. But he's just not ready for the truth. We arrive just in time to see Bakura tugging a blade victoriously from the chest of her attacker. The third victim, whose throat had been slit, remains unmoving on the ground. The cheetah backs up, staggering somewhat, and spots me out of the corner of her eye. She laughs. "You should have run!" "You too." Wasn't gonna outpace these guys, especially this one." She kicks the motionless corpse of the biped she just freed her weapon from. "Her name's Naya. Bitch has a nose like a bloodhound." She leans over the body and bellows at the corpse. "Not much good for you now, is it, pet?" I watch her bend down and wipe blood from her blade, then sheathe it with a sharp scrape. "Appreciate the save." I offer a half smile. "Likewise." Well, you seemed willing to help before. Didn't imagine I was worth you dying over." I pause thoughtfully, staring down at the bodies. Will Silas be coming after you? "Oh, absolutely. Worse now. He's got little rats all over the place." The cheetah just shrugs it off. "It'll be fine. A few trinkets from Bleakstone, that'll pay them all off the same. She'll bet me a few more weeks." "He'll get you eventually. Can you buy off Silas himself?" "I'll find something to bribe him with in the end. It'll take some rare salvage, though. Still looking for that." And this Silas character doesn't sound like someone I'd agree with. Can't imagine a meeting between us going well. I hum thoughtfully. Fuck, despite everything, she did try and save my life. Not a monster. I'm a decent person. Said every monster ever. I sling my backpack off my shoulder and grab the cables for White's tablet, the martial art book for Mylo, and the Exotech antibiotics from it. Here. I toss the bag and its remaining contents to Bakura. She catches it, baffled, and scowls at me. "Have a few weeks on me." She hesitates, shooting me a glare loaded with disbelief and mistrust. I just shrug. "I'll take it back if you're not interested." "You're not playing around, pet." I'll fucking do it right now. "Donovan, go fetch me some salvage." "You're not playing around, pet." "What do you think?" Her bemused expression loosens, and she gives the backpack's contents a curious shuffle. "You got some good shit in here." "I know good salvage when I see it." "I'll say." "You sure?" "I'm sure." With a sheepish smile, she slings the backpack over her shoulder. You know what? You ain't so bad, pet. Honestly, I don't care about most of that stuff anyway. Ha, lucky me, I get all your rejects. I roll my eyes. It's just salvage, it's not going to save my life. But if it might save yours, sure, take it. Well, She's lost for words. Her gaze travels sideways awkwardly, and she makes a few silent gestures as though struggling to find the right words. I smirk. You don't have to say it. Pah! Should I just fuck off then? If you like, more of Silas's goons might be hanging around. More power to him. I can pay him off this time. Thanks, pet. You didn't have to do that. Look, I deal in favors, okay? And now I owe you one. I shake my head, waving off her gesture. You already tried to save my life. Yeah, but you could have jammed that arrow of yours into my neck. You didn't. I was only making us even. She rattles the backpack, winking. Then you went ahead and tipped the scales again with this. I'm an asshole for that. Too right. Always gotta have balance, don't we? I mean it. You've done good by me. If you ever need anything, come find me. Then we'll consider the debt paid. I smirk, skeptical. Didn't think you trusted anyone. Bakura hesitates for a moment, folding her arms and looking sideways. That's right. I've been around, pet. Worked with people, lost some. For the most part, you're always better off alone. She looks back at me. Black Zones have taught me one thing. Nothing can heal you, and everything burns. I have a similar philosophy. Oh, yeah? Life's a bitch. Ha! I like it. I don't deal in friendships anymore, just favors, and I owe you one. Oh, yeah? So if I wanted to call in your debt, how would I find you? Check in with any Ashlander warlord. I'm friendly with most. But I'm camped out west of the Great Barrier right now. Just next to it. I frown. What are you doing camped so close to the Draconi? Ha! You kissing Dravonia's ass! She's sort of my chieftain. Pfft, typical. I mean, don't get me wrong, clan politics are a giggle. I find it funny how everyone from Draconi thinks everyone from Riptide are a bunch of twats. And, interestingly, everyone from Riptide thinks everyone from Draconi are a bunch of twats. She sighs sadly. When will they realize? I manage a smirk. You going to be okay? We'll see. Catch you around, Alex. She gives me one final nod, then turns tail and jogs out of the factory. Hang on, I'm going to adjust my microphone so it's closer to my face. There we go. For a moment, I stand motionless. I'm not sure what to think right now.
That was interesting.
Not sure what to make of our new friend.
Always good to have allies.
One that tried to rob us.
Out of desperation. Still, if we ever cross paths again, we should play it safe.
Yeah, we'll be careful. We should get out of here. It's getting late.
Right, let's get back on track.
I collect my bow from the ground, tucking our remaining salvage into my pockets. Then I start marching back through the disheveled factories, once again on the path back home.
Hey, I wanted to apologize.
For what?
For earlier. After the fight with Bakura. I made a call. I should have taken control of your movements like that.
Oh, that.
I think I was scared, angry. I'm not sure the difference. I thought you were about to do something,
Stupid?
No, not stupid. More like, yeah, stupid.
It's alright, I'm not mad at you.
So, you wouldn't have done it? Killed her?
I hesitate.
Alex?
If I'd really wanted her dead, she'd be dead. Let's pick up the pace. I want to see if Nitro's back yet.
Alright, onwards.
Something isn't right. I stop. My hair gently quivers to a dense afternoon wind. There's a chill beyond what's natural here, something ethereal, ageless. But Bite and I are far out of the Black Zones now. This can't be right. Bite, can you sense that?
No, what's wrong?
It isn't like the Black Zones. Whatever I can sense is new. Close. The open grassland seems somehow robbed of its serenity by some nameless suffocation. Everything was fine just moments ago, but now, black fog descends on my mind. I look around me, staring back at the open path we've taken and the one still ahead. But there's nothing.
More visions? How? We're miles out of the Black Zone.
No, this is... I'm not sure. The only time I felt this was... Oh no. I pull my bow out and ready an arrow, pulling the string taut and aiming at nothing in particular. Demon!
What? Where? How?
Side to side, my eyes dart, panicked, terrified. I strain to hear the wretched sound of chittering steel and caustic gears grinding, but all is silent. We're right in the open, totally exposed.
There's nothing on scans, Alex. Are you certain?
Completely. Another breach? It has to be. I start looking for cover. A rock, a tree, a ditch, anything to hide behind.
Alex, we're sitting ducks here.
Run! I break into a run. Straight forward in any direction. There's a thick forest dead ahead of us, but it's at least a half-mile away. Just run. Get out of the fog. Get to safety. Then the stench hits me. The nauseous, revolting miasma of rust and rot. I recognize the smell. Blood, bone, and spilled innards. As I sprint over hill, I'm granted a better view of the open grasslands around us. Hang on. Before me, the green grass has been stained deep red with blood. And bodies. Dozens of them, scattered, twisted, and pulled apart. The glint of bone, the shine of wet entrails, and whatever severed remnants of flesh and fur remain. It's all been strewn in some careless blood orgy of unthinkable violence. I see discarded weapons, a smashed up cart, and arrows lodged in the ground, fired in a desperate struggle.
What the hell?
Am I dreaming? The raw, warm stench of gore and rot only thickens with each step. I hold my breath, but can't bring myself to look away. I stand before a body, or half of one. Only an arm, a crushed skull, and half a torso remain. Splintered ribs jut out of the mess that's been left. The blood shining on the massacred organs is turning black from rot. A buzzing sound hits me, and a fly flickers in front of my eye. I flinch, batting it away, only to realize dozens more have taken its place. This is their feast. When did this happen?
Last night, ripped to pieces.
Gods. Nitro was right. This was another breach. It's real! What is going on? Disgusted, horrified, I turn away and cover my mouth. I need to get out of here. I scramble back the way I came, until the stench of death fades.
If it's any consolation, they died quickly.
But they were supposed to be safe. The black zone is miles away.
I know.
2 breaches now. 2! How can there be any doubt of the cause? Bite, we have to fix the algorithm.
I can't! It'll take centuries!
Then we find another way, or this is going to keep happening.
For all we know, fixing the algorithm will just make things worse.
We have to try. We did this. We can't just do nothing.
I know. This is bad. Real bad.
I grit my teeth. Let's get back. The others need to know about this. I break into a run. I don't stop. I don't breathe. I just flee the scene, dashing through the grasslands and back to the Draconi village. Oh God. It's all real. Nowhere is safe. The ocean is everywhere. People are dying. Everyone could be in danger. All of the Draconi. Loken. No. I refuse to lose him. Anyone. I'll never lose anyone again. I can fix this. Somehow. I just need to be better. That's toxic. Maybe I just need more power. Afternoon is fading by the time we get back. I'm wary from the journey and hiding a deep anxiety after what we'd just seen, but mostly just relieved that everything here seems normal. My first venture into the Black Zone alone is over. That was Loken's last charge of me as his acolyte. I'm a Black Runner now. Fully. More than that, a good one, a powerful one. I've discovered secrets, powers, stood my ground. I feel taller, broader. As I snake through the dense crowds of the Draconi, their unflattering stares don't fetter me anymore. They can look all they want. Amidst the crowd, I quickly spot a familiar face. Mia! The mouse is in the middle of a trade, exchanging a small basket of eggs for what looks like a bundle of bread. Her head flicks around when I call her name.
Water.
She smiles and waves.
It's time
Her
to
company
drink water.
quickly bows her head and slithers away upon
It's
seeing
time
me.
to drink water.
Hello, Alex. How's the foot?
It's time to
Better.
drink
Great,
water.
actually. You alright?
Perfectly. Would you like some eggs?
She holds out another basket to me. I peer inside, seeing 7 smooth chicken eggs within. Wow, these look pretty fresh.
Late only yesterday. My hens were feeling generous. Please take some.
I smile. Thanks, but you hold on to them. Loken keeps me well fed. Speaking of which, do you know where he is?
He's teaching right now. I'm sure he won't mind you dropping in.
Great, which building is the school?
It's around one next to our Chieftain's Hall. You can't miss it.
Awesome, thanks. See you around, Mia.
Anytime, Alex.
I bow my head to her. She copies the gesture, then turns her attention to a new customer. It doesn't take long to find the building Mia described. Outside, I see a flock of kids milling about under the watchful eye of what I assume is one of the draconic caretakers. I approach the entrance, watching the children scatter nervously at the sight of me. Before going inside, I hear something that makes my chest thump happily. Logan's voice. I smile. I sheepishly enter the classroom where I hear him, poking my head around the corner. I feel awkward disturbing a lesson in progress. The sight that greets me is surprisingly familiar, something I'd expect from a Zephyr school. The desks are laid out facing forwards, most of them filled with children. Some seem like teenagers, others are so small their feet barely touch the floor, a real mix of ages. They don't notice my quiet entry behind them. And at the front of the class stands Loken. Despite the sea of young faces facing him, he seems completely calm and in control. From curiously at the lesson, atop a small table at the front of the class sits a bowl filled with water. Loken has laid several objects nearby it, a stone, a feather, a red brick, and a small wooden toy shaped like a bird. Loken's eyes meet mine. He acknowledges me with a happy smile, tail wagging behind him. I smile back but keep quiet, not wishing to interrupt him. Children, you will now make your predictions. Discuss these predictions with your peers. Begin. Immediately, the students start muttering and babbling to one another in excited tones. No, thank you. I've never seen Loken teach before. He seems to be in his element. It's cute. Lean against the doorframe and strain to hear what the children are saying. 3, 2, 1. Loken claps his paws together, once. Sound jolts the pupil's attention back to him. Children, tell me the thoughts you have shared. A few hands shoot up, but one very young and eager girl at the front obviously can't contain her excitement and blurts her answer out. The brick will float! Loken regards her curiously. Explain.
It'll float because it's red.
I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. A few of the older children snicker, but quickly silence themselves when Loken shoots them a nasty warning glare. We do not do this. Cowed, they awkwardly look away. Loken boldly approached the girl who's spoken up. You are thinking this color is important?
Yeah.
Then you must test this theory. You will find other objects of this color. You will drop these into the lake outside. You will observe the results and make a conclusion. This is my challenge to you. The girl nods enthusiastically. The hound straightens up and addresses the class. Each of you will select objects in this classroom. We will test whether these will float or sink outside. Do this now. At once, the children surge from their seats and start scouring the room for whatever they can find for Loken's experiment. In the chaos, Loken marches over to me. Alex, you have returned. I smile warmly. Man, it's so good to see him. Really good. All the urgency and darkness in my mind just melts away. I had to get back to you, didn't I? I gesture towards the class. It's a great lesson. So you guys do teach the old knowledge. Loken cocks his head confused. It's a science lesson. Explain. That's what the old knowledge is, right? There is no Zephyr technology in this? Technology is science, just used in different ways. Perhaps. This lesson is about thinking and observing. Yeah, that's a science lesson. I shift awkwardly and look around to check no one is listening, then step a little closer. Loken catches my concern and leans in. Around us, the classroom remains chaotically noisy. I need to talk to you. You are okay? I saw something out there. It's about the thing Nitro is investigating. His eyes widen. Does another check to ensure no little ears are peeking in. Tell me what you have seen. Not here. Have you got a moment to talk outside? He grumbles uncertainly, looking back to the class. I am responsible for these pupils. This matter can wait until the lesson is ended? I guess so, but we should discuss it today. Then I will find you at Aeon's home soon. We will then discuss what you have found. Alright, is Nitro back yet? No, but he is swift. He will return very soon. He glances down at the martial arts book in my hands. You have found salvage! Oh yeah, sort of. I shrug, holding the book up. Found a bunch, actually, but I lost it. He scowls. You must be more careful. Not like that, I traded it. Long story, I did find charging cables for Wyatt's computer, though. Okay, you must give these to Aeon. Do this now. I nod. See you there, then. Wait. Before I can leave, Loken grabs me by the shoulders and pulls me into a warm, crushing hug. I grin, my face crushed into his fluffy chest. I manage to reach around and pat him on the back. I missed you too, big guy. Alex, you have completed this task. You are a Black Runner now. You will do great things for Alayla. This is your path. His tail wags madly behind him. He ruffles my hair with affection and places a quick kiss on my forehead. As I pull away, blushing like an idiot, I spot a young girl staring at us like a statue, mouth open in confused awe. Loken flinches. I must return to this lesson. I will see you soon, Alex. I pet his arm. Yeah, meet you at Aeon's later. Giving him a final wink, I turn and leave Loken to his lessons. He flusteredly calls the class to gather once again.
Here he is, folks. Alex, the last human, a fully fledged Black Runner.
And here he is, folks, the Bite. The Brain Butler, a fully fledged Black Runner.
Pfft, hardly.
Yeah, you weren't. I couldn't do this without you. We're a team.
Huh, does that mean I can invoke my right on any salvage we find?
Sure. Not sure what kind of salvage would interest you, though.
Oh, you just wait. There's bound to be some hard data out there I could thoroughly enjoy.
Got it. We'll keep an eye out for data porn.
Alright, let's go see Aeon.
Sure. I gotta stop somewhere on the way, though. Picking up the pace, I move back through the Draconi village, trying to remember where a particular someone's home is. Oh no. Tucked away behind the hall, I find the door I'm looking for. I knock. After a few moments, there's no answer. I knock again. Barrow! It's Alex! Hang on. There's a clattering and shuffling around before the door swings open. Barrow's disheveled form emerges from the darkness. He looks as unkempt and exhausted as usual. His infected eye is even more swollen than yesterday. What you want? Knowing well he's a man of few words, I copy the sentiment and silently toss him a pack of the Exotech antibiotics. He's startled by the gesture, the box just hitting him in the chest and falling to the ground. Half a second later, he makes a move to catch it. I roll my eyes. Take one pill every morning for 14 days. Barrow, confused and perturbed, reaches down and picks up the box, staring at it as though it's a freshly laid dog turd. What's this? It's for your eye. It'll help the infection. He glares at me, unconvinced. These yours? No, they're yours. Zephyr medicine. Don't say thank you. Don't say anything. Just take them and close the door. He stares back at the box, totally bewildered. Watch him cautiously open the box with a clawed finger and stare at the pills within, sealed in their plastic pockets. Then he looks back up at me. Why? You'll lose your eye if you don't take them. That's why. No, don't mean that. I mean, why? For a while, I don't answer. I know how you feel, okay? I lost everything to the Black Zones. Everything. You've lost hope. I get it. I thought... I hesitate. Barrow stares, eyes wide. Thought there was nothing I could do, ever. But there is. Things are going to start changing around here. It's what my people would have wanted. If I give up, I've failed them. Whoever it was you lost, I'm sorry. I really am. But they wouldn't have wanted you to give up either. Barrow was lost for words. He avoids my eyes, staring down at the pills in his hands. I'm familiar with the look. It's the same one Taki and Loken wore when they spoke of Carmine. Like the world is 1,000 miles away. You ain't so terrible, I think. I manage to smile. Maybe I am, but I'm not a monster. You come to me if you need anything, alright? Yeah, we'll do that. Before he closes the door, I swear I could detect the hint of a smile on his face. Holy shit. I watch the door for a moment. Within, I hear the sound of Barrow opening the plastic pill pockets. Satisfied, I turn and head to Aeon's home. When I arrive, I'm pleasantly surprised to see Mylo outside first. He sat on the ground next to Aeon's vehicle, surrounded by a small scrap heap of discarded junk, electronics, and disassembled machines. Little guy's made quite a mess. Hang on, I'm going to adjust my microphone. I'm never going to be happy with the placement of my microphone. I'm never going to be happy with it. Alrighty, there we go. This is more comfortable. He's entirely engrossed in whatever he's building, tongue sticking out slightly out of his mouth as he screws two metal pipes together. I'm pretty surprised to see an old battery, some complex wirework, and a small circuit board taped to his invention. Whatever it is, it looks complex. Hey there, shithead. He jumps, eyes wide as golf balls as he gawps up at me. You're alive! Lucky me. Mylo jumps up to his feet. Did you get any more cool scars? Not this time. Aw, lame. I smirk, shoving his shoulder. Jerk. How'd things go with Aeon? Before he can answer, a booming voice roars out from the cabin. He is good, very good. This one got an eye for technology. He has. Aeon waddles over, adjusting his spectacles and clapping Mylo on the shoulder. Reminds me of a young auto monkey, does. Aeon, let me take apart all this junk. It was awesome. I feel like I could make anything. Oh, yeah? So what are you making now? This. He holds up the odd contraption he's put together. Aeon helped me with the first one. You made 2 of these. 3! I frown at the device. Is that a blinder? Wow, nice. A what? Oh, that's what these are called. Black Runner smoke bombs. Tried to make one myself. It went bad. Craft isn't my forte. Oh, no. Just smoke. Just boom. Big boom. They made a fucking grenade? They built a fucking grenade? Wow. Just wow. Most normal Lakritora behavior. What? You could blast a crater the size of the hall with this, you could. BAM! No survivors. You made a bomb? Fuck yeah! What the fuck, Mylo? Are you insane? What's the big deal? It's perfectly safe. It's a bomb! How is that safe? It's okay, it'll only blow up if I push this button here. He carelessly points his finger onto a small switch, the tip hovering inches from blowing us all sky high. Panicking, I snatch the thing from his grasp. Hey! Damn it, Aeon! The boy in Van Alex let him no harm in making some explosives. He's 11! I was only gonna make another 4. What?! That is not okay. I glare. No more bombs. Bitch. Why can't you craft something that won't accidentally kill us all if you drop it? Mylo looks down at his device in my hands, grumbling sadly. I sigh, feeling guilty. Look, I just don't want any accidents. It's a good bomb, though. Well done, you did good. So I can make more? Ugh, couldn't you just make a bow or something? Bows are boring! I'd rather stick arrows up a cat's ass and have it fart them out. He's gonna kill someone. That's it. He's just gonna kill someone. How about if I made a smaller bomb? Not for killing people. It could be, I don't know, a constipation aid? Explain. Duh. Stick it up your butt when you're all clogged up and light the fuse. Yeah, I like the way you think, however... Yeah, I like the way he thinks. But it's terrifying. Blast those stubborn turds right out of you. It'll be great for old people. Or a sociopath. He's either going to reinvent... He would either be the man who reinvents technology or a criminal case study. Most likely some combination of both. And it is terrifying. Oh god, does he? Mr. Developer, if you're still here, does Mylo end up making drugs? Does he pull a Breaking Bad? Why can't you just be normal? He just grins. I suppose it's preferable to taking Dawn Lily. Still, no more bombs. When you're older, you can put whatever you want up other people's butts. With their consent. He sticks his middle finger up at me. I return the gesture with a wink and he smirks. I did have an idea for a grappling hook. Here, let me try it. Before I can inquire further, he jumps back to his scrap heaps and begins gathering more pieces around him, layering them out on the ground as his meticulous brain begins piecing something together. Yeah, explosions are cool. Just wants to blow stuff up. That would get someone arrested. But, to be fair, he is smart. I gotta give credit where credit's due. He is smart. He's just terrifying. He's terrifying. I feel sorry for whatever enemies he makes I do. If his idea of helping someone is blowing their ass off, I can't imagine what he'd do to someone if he actually wants dead. Thanks for watching him, Aeon. Bombs aside, he really needed this. Frustrated he is. His school lessons aren't challenging enough, he's bored. Too smart for that, too smart. He'd have done well with the Automonks, he would. I stared at him thoughtfully. What was it like, being trained by them? Aeon sighs glumly. Rough, lad, very rough. Long days reading, writing, learning, tests too. Tests every day, you fail, bam, that's a beating. Sounds horrible. But good learning. A few dozen of the youngsters there were. No talking, no playing, only lessons. Is that why you left them? He shakes his head. Oh, no. Used to sneak out. I did. Out into the world. No one else did. Just me. Ever got caught? No, I was sneaky. A sneaky mole, but I saw the world. Alex, it was a good world. Damaged, though. Very damaged. I thought I could help people out here, not in there. So out I went, and here I am. For what it's worth, everyone who's ever met you thinks you're pretty incredible. Especially Loken. I'd say you made the right call. Aeon waves off my praise with a chuckle. Maybe. Lost out on a lot. All that technology. Maybe I'd know more fast aid. Secrets, maybe. Many secrets. He goes quiet for a moment. So you never learned that much about how they actually work, the Automonks? No, never the real goals. Nothing like that. Not old enough to be trusted. No. Aeon regards me curiously. All right there, lad. Yeah, just thinking of things I saw out there. Of course, you run to Bleakstone. It went well, it did. I plunge a hand in my jacket and toss out the mess of old cables, holding them out to Aeon. I found what we need. Perfect. These will do, they will. He snatches them from me, holding them up to spectacles to inspect them carefully. A little luck we can get. Why is old computer functioning again? I'll need to tinker with the electronics a little more. Shouldn't take long. I saw some pretty wild stuff in there. Do you know anything about the radio tower? Nothing, lad, nothing. Radio tower, you say? Yeah, an old exotech building. Could be more in other places. The Automonks are keeping them active. Was wondering if you might know why. Aeon shakes his head. Afraid not. If the Automonks need it on, though, best left alone, I'd say. Another thought occurs. Hey, Aeon, what do you know about Lake Crike? At that, the mole's gaze fixes on me. His forehead tightens. Ask me that, are you? Why, though? Why? I had a vision? I'm not sure. Something to do with my wit. The lake seemed important. Aeon scratches his chin, humming under his breath. I keep telling Loken to stay away from there, Radu. How come? I was younger, much younger. There was a fever rife below the spine, many dead, but I found the cause. I did. Did you cure it? Afraid not. Ended the sufferings, oversaw the containment. Sad times, very sad. What caused it? Bacteria, terrible sickness, not from Alayla either. How did a disease from outside Alayla get here? Before she died, I spoke with the first sufferer. The patients here I did, they'd been swimming in Lake Crike, and so I went. He pauses. What did you see? I saw whales. Whales in a lake? How'd they get there? It's no lake, Alex, not at all. It's a marine cavern, miles and miles deep and wide. Leads straight to the ocean, I believe, far from here. Those whales I saw, poor things, washed ashore, ripped to pieces. Not even, no, not for feeding. This was sport. Oh, the smell bad. It was bad, so bad. Something's in that lake, Alex. Something from the ocean. I shiver, whispering the first word that comes to my mind. Gaia. Nothing. I don't want to think about it. Just, I hope we can get White's tablet working. Of course. Just think about it, Alex. What could this humans work out? Show off for us? Insights, clues? Who can say? It'll be good to know who he was. My gaze travels sideways. I open my mouth to speak, but nothing comes out. Right there, lad. Yeah, it doesn't matter. When, how long do you think, Aeon smiles in sympathy. He sees straight through me. He might be your father, Alex. He might, or he might not be. It's whatever. If Wyatt is my dad, he's still gone. Just like everyone else. Aeon shuffles over to me, patting my arm. I smile. I'm alright. He sighs, looking over at the distant setting sun. I spoke with Logan today, I did. Oh yeah? Hound worries. About you. For the longest time I don't answer. We both stand, silent, our eye lines trained on the horizon. When I woke up, Logan told me the world had ended. It didn't even faze me. I was nobody, not a care in the world. I miss that. Aeon shakes his head. I've met plenty of people, Alex. Good people, bad people, all those in between. But the ones I love, that's something special. It makes you, it does. To be someone is... To love is to be someone. Defines you. Everyone needs that, even the last human. My fist clenches. I wanted my memory back. Just to see their faces. Even that was taken from me. If I have to be someone, I'll choose who that is. Someone useful, who gets stuff done. I'm done being weak. Can you? I frown. Choose that, really now. Love is wearing your heart on the outside, Alex. Is that weakness? Then call me a weakling boy, but go ahead. I just smirk. I think you're one of the strongest people I know. There's a pause. If Wyatt is my dad, then... Say no more, whatever's on my computer, Alex will deal with it. All of it. All of us. You, me, Logan, everyone. I'm guessing Logan told you about the breach. Aeon nods solemnly. I think I saw another one on the way back here. Blaming yourself, are you? It's the algorithm. They want it. Perhaps we need to know more. We do. Much more. Who made it? Why? I always assumed it was created by them. It's supernatural. Nothing the Zephyr could have done. Aeon grumbles uncertainly. Don't be so sure. Whoever placed it in those satellites wanted you to find it. They knew about you. They did. We already know one human you had a connection to. We do. I swear to God, if the algorithm is ChatGPT, if the algorithm was just something from ChatGPT, I'm going to scream. The algorithm is secretly Zenless Zone Zero. The algorithm is the friends we made along the way. Okay, I just downed an entire can of tea. I'm gonna throw this away real quick. I cannot wait for the We Are Soulcreek scene. Just like, we gather everyone up and we're just like, we are Soulcreek. Just kidding. I hope that never happens. Don't be so sure whoever placed it in those satellites wanted you to find it. They knew about you. They did. We already know one human you had a connection to. We do. I looked down at him with a frown. You think Wyatt might have created the algorithm? Hunch, a small hunch. You look for connections, Alex. The algorithm, your connection, Wyatt, Exotech, all connected. I think you're closer than you think. You must give up. No, they'll beg. They'll beg for caution. They will. You mustn't. Now isn't the time for caution. People are dying out there. They always have, Alex. Always have. Science doesn't demand caution. We should always be ready for the consequences. If not, pfft. He gestures around the village. We say here, we die. I say the black stones are fear, profound fear. How do you feet peer? Step into the dark, shine the light. Even if you know there are monsters. Especially then. I bet the Zephyrs thought the same thing. And compares to them, will you? No. Different situations. They had it all. Wanted more. They did, but us, we have nothing. And so much more to gain. So much. The mole's wisdom is cut off by a shuffling of footsteps behind us. We both turn. My heart lurches with surprise when I see our visitor. Nitro! Rush over, quickly observing his mood. He hears me, but his blind eyes seem duller than usual. His face is frozen in apathy. As I approach, he comes to a stop. Are you alright? When did you get back? He doesn't answer. What's wrong? Tea? He nods, jaw clenched. I've never seen him so disturbed. Whatever news he has, I already know it isn't good. Kettle's inside, boy, inside! Nitro nods and turns from me wordlessly and fumbles towards Aeon's hut. Wait! He ignores me and steps inside. The door shuts with a clunk. Perturbed, I look back at Aeon. Go talk to him, Alex. Go. Back on our business. Mylo and I will be getting to Wyatt's computer charged.
It's time to drink
Alright.
water.
Thanks, Aeon. And seriously,
time to drink
please
water.
don't let my acolyte make any more bombs. No
It's
promises,
time to
none.
drink water.
God damn it, Aeon. He scoffs at me, leaving to join Mylo. I roll my eyes and head into his hut to see what's got Nitro so agitated. Of course, I'm pretty sure I already know. Nitro is standing within, still as a statue. Behind him, Aeon's iron kettle is resting atop a ramshackle gas burner. Wise Black Runner is just staring at nothing. His ears twitch as I enter, but otherwise he's completely silent. Never seen you so disturbed. Out of tea? His lips curl, briefly. Sometimes I just stare out the window like this. I like to imagine what I could see. It's calming. A sunset, an ocean, a forest. I don't know what any of them look like, really. In my head, they're all beautiful. Windows are wonderful things. I could use a little wonder right now.
Were you gonna tell him he's just staring at the wall?
I wasn't, no. I slowly take a seat by Aeon's table, leaning forward. I saw one too, a breach, or the aftermath. When? On the way back from Bleakstone, there were bodies everywhere. The grass was red. They were cut to pieces. Survivors? I shake my head. The silence spoke for itself. What did you find? He takes a breath. Windchill wardens had it cleaned up. They don't want word to get out. Seems wise. Indeed, but there were enough echoes there to relive the moment. He closes his eyes, inhaling deeply. Imagine the most impossible thing, so fantastical, it can't be entertained even for a moment. Those poor people. And the hatred, Alex. Imagine a being that hates you with the utmost intensity. It breaks the spirit. They were cut down, confused, and terrified, never knowing what was happening. Couldn't be possible. But it was. I heard the full message. What message? That survivor Dravonia mentioned that didn't hear everything the negative one said. But I did. Fix it. Fix the key at the spire. I frown. Spire? What's that? I have no idea. Damn it, what's happening, Nitro? I don't know! It makes no sense. What is this algorithm to them? Glitch wanted it, even as an infant. Laid a trap in the boneyard just for me. Seemed to think it would make him stronger. It's the key to everything that started this. Whoever owns the algorithm owns Soulcreek. No, this was different to Glitch. I felt that demon's fury. Didn't care about the algorithm. It lacked the capacity to even think about it. There's something we're missing. Pieces are in play that shouldn't be. That boy of yours, Mylo. He dreams of the shiver down his spine. The eyes staring at him from a dark place. Right now, I feel it too. For all of us. We're being watched by a force unseen. Like something controlling them. We have to be extremely careful how we act. We're on thin ice. Even discussing this matter is dangerous. Behind us, the kettle reaches a soft boil. Nitro ignores it. At the very least, the clans need to know it's not safe to travel out there. That's our first move. I think Wyatt might have some answers. Any luck with this computer? Found charging cables. Aeon is handling it. Good. Then let's warn Dravonia. Could at least save a few lives while we come up with a plan. Nodding in agreement, I get up as Nitro heads back outside. Nervous, I follow him. So I'm pleasantly surprised to see Loken has returned from teaching. He's mid-conversation with Aeon and grins happily at me when I emerge. That's when he sees Nitro. His tail stops wagging when he reads the Black Runner's face. Nitro, you're okay? Far from it, old friend. Where's your chieftain? I'm thinking she will be in the hall. This is where she always is. Then let's go. We'll fill you in on the way. From a scrap pile, I watch Mylo's eyes squint with concern. He knows something's up. I shoot him a smile. It's all good. Be back soon, shithead. He just nods, though tense. Loken glances down nervously at Aeon. The mole just takes his paw and pets it. Whatever it is you need to go do, Hound, go. Be back here. Get back here when you're done, though. Yes, Alex needs to look at Wyatt's computer. Is it charging? The mole grins happily, pointing to the tablet that's resting on his old vehicle. The bonnet is open and a number of cables and wires have been attached to the rusted battery. One cable leads straight to the computer. On the screen, I see a small lightning bolt icon flashing. Nice! Great work, Aeon. Give it time, an hour or two, then check back. We'll see what Wyatt has to say. Come on, Alex. Loken. Impatient, Nitro gestures us quickly to follow him. Loken and I trail behind. The giant hound steps closer to me. Alex, there is a crisis? You could say that. Then I must tell you something before we discuss this crisis. It is important. What is it? Ah! Suddenly throws his arm around my shoulder and I'm tugged into his chest. He nuzzles the top of my head and growls happily. It is good to see you. That is all I wish to say. I blush furiously, reaching up and scratching his ears. You too, big guy. Hurry! Catching his urgency, Loken and I step away from one another and keep pace with Nitro. On the way, Nitro fills Loken in on what he saw. Loken is quiet as he considers the facts. 2 confirmed breaches. It's no longer speculation. Ilela is in grave danger. I am not sure what path we must take. Me neither. Seems pretty straightforward to me. They both stare at me. We find out what the spire is and repair the algorithm. No, it is not a good idea to be doing what these demons are wanting. Exactly. It could just make things worse. If we don't try, the breaches will just continue. Everyone in Ilela could be completely fucked. I'm thinking of another solution. We will destroy this algorithm.
But Alex already did that. It's what caused this mess in the first place. And if fixing the algorithm is the answer, then destroying it also destroys any chance we have of solving this.
Fight's right. We might need it. Bite is speaking. Sorry, keep forgetting you can't hear him. Hardly matters either way. We don't know what or where the spire is. You ever heard of it, Loken? No. I'm never hearing these words before. I grumble. Just another mystery for the pile. Welcome to the life of a black runner. You spend your days chasing your tail only to find you never had one all along. It's a life no sane biped would ever choose. I grin. Lucky for us, I'm neither. Outside Dravonia's hall, we spot Caius's imposing warden standing idle by the door. The colossal rhino, Sve. Dravonia's inside. Sve just nods in a grunt, gesturing at the door. Ah, the strong and silent type. Like a big cow with social anxiety. The rhino grunts at Nitro, annoyed. I had a smirk as we head inside. There isn't much in the way of activity inside. A few straggling Draconi are hanging around at the tables. Others are clearing away countless wooden plates piled with leftover food. Seems as though we just missed a feast. The smell of fire-roasted meat and boiled vegetables almost chokes me. Notice Loken's nose twitching in agitation as we pass the table with the few remaining scraps of food left. Hungry? There's plenty left. Later, we must address our chieftain first. Dravonia is nowhere in sight, but it didn't take us long to find Caius. He is in a quiet conversation with a few of his wardens. Whatever they're discussing, he quickly dismisses them when he notices us approaching. As they go, I spot them quietly murmuring to themselves in anxious, hushed tones. Trio of Black Runner must seem an omen of bad luck. I wish they were strong. Caius nods to Nitro. You're back. Good to see. No need to rub it in. We are having news. We must speak with Dravonia. Tell me. Dravonia must hear this too. Is she here? Caius grunts and rolls his eyes. Wait here. He offers me a quick glance before retreating into the back rooms to find his sister. While he's gone, Nitro drops his voice. Oh, shit. Remember, we keep as much of this between us as we can. Can't help but feel like that was aimed at me. Relax, human. The hound's as much of a liability as you. Loken growls. Dravonia is my chieftain. I am trusting her. I am only not trusting Caius. Loken, this entire situation is crooked. Demons don't act on logic. Something else is behind this, aside from the algorithm. These two have a penchant for brute force, and I don't want them making a rash decision. Until I'm entirely sure what eyes are upon us, we trust no one. We can't do this alone, Nitro. Caius even offered to support us. We agreed not to go down that route, Alex. No, you agreed. I still say he might know something we don't. Besides, what's your beef with Dravonia? No beef, just rumors. What rumors? Loken snarls sharply. We are in the hall of our chieftain. We will not discuss these rumors now. It is disrespectful. A few moments later, Caius returns with Dravonia at his side. What news? Loken and I glance at Nitro. He steps forward, clearing his sword. I wish it were less dire, but we believe Ilela may no longer be safe. So it's true. Yes. Dravonia snarls, turning to her brother. There you have it! This is serious now. 2 confirmed breaches. Now we have war with the negative ones to contend with. Wait, 2? You know what the field's east of here? Both chieftains stare. At my side, I feel Nitro glare at me. East? No, there's been another slaughter to the south, only this morning. You're saying there's been a third? Okay, I see what Nitro meant about me being liability. Well, maybe I saw... Fuck it, yes. I saw a group that had been attacked. Then there can be no misunderstandings. We have had multiple breaches in only 2 days. She turns to her brother. We'll inform the other chieftains. All trade must be paused. Ilela is no longer safe to travel. That'll cause a panic. No one is ready for this. Then we tell them it's an Ashlander war that's gotten out of hand. You have a better solution? Why are you asking me? Eyes narrowed, Caius turns his baleful glare onto Nitro, Loken, and me. He rounds on us, fists clenched. What are you three telling us? I look at Nitro, who just crosses his arms over his chest in defiance. Loken's ears flatten. I wish I had the same optimism as you, Caius. We're just as lost. Enough! Even Nitro flinches at Caius's roar. Loken tries to push me behind him, but I wrestle him off me. First the frenzy, then Alex's condition. Now breaches! Pull your heads out of your asses and tell us the truth, now! There's a silence. Loken looks to Dravonia for guidance, but she only glares at him. He whines nervously. Seems the two siblings share the sentiment. The behavior of these demons is too unusual. This is a Black Runner matter. I'm sure that's of great consolation to dead Nitro. I'm sorry, if we knew about... We found the key to Soulcreek. There. I fucking said it. Alex! Go on. Alex, do not... Oh, come on. We've got nothing. Might be time for a bit of brute force. I started this fucking mess, and I'm finishing it. I turned my back to Nitro and Loken and faced the two chieftains. The moment Loken woke me up, a signal activated in two places. Loken took me to the first. We found an algorithm. Half of a key. What is an algorithm supposed to be? It's computer code, but this one is somehow linked to the demons. They can sense the moment we took the first half, they went crazy. The frenzy. Exactly. We went to Devil's Crag to find the second half. Well, something beat us to it. I had to break the algorithm to prevent something worse. Didn't have a choice. That very same night, the first breach happened. Dravonia glances at Nitro and Loken. Both of them are silent. Loken only nods. Will they continue? We do not know. Then how do we stop them? Same answer. The tigers both grumble in unison. We need action, not patience. I understand your frustration, but the black zones are extremely reactive to those who pry. The breaches are proof of that. You two, of all people, know exactly what happens to those who dig too deep. Don't you dare bring Alira into this. There may be storms in the ocean. These will pass. That's not good enough, Loken. How long until this storm of yours reaches our clan? I want something done before then. Well, this is because of your algorithm, Alex. Fix the key? Then we fix it. Seems like the only option. Nitro growls urgently. That's exactly what these negative ones want. It is not mattering. We are not knowing how to fix this algorithm. And if you wanted to find out, how might we begin? They haven't given us much to go off of. Fix the key at the spire. That's it. In an instant, Caius' face twists in sudden, horrifying recognition. He gawps at Nitro, mouth slightly ajar. The spire? They said that? Every one of us gawps at Caius. Do you know something, brother? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, Caius. I know your ass is not about to start clenching up. I know for a fact your ass is not about to start clenching up. I'm turning on the I'm gonna grab something. You know what, Caius? You know what? I know your ass is not about to start clenching up on us, because if you are, I swear to the mother of all that is holy, I will shove this up your ass horizontally. Feel the burn, bitch! Yeah, no, because if we're saying shit, then your ass is definitely going to start spilling. At once, Caius tightens his jaw and straightens up. Nitro and Loken are scowling in suspicion. Caius' eyes lock with mine. I meet his stare, waiting. He shies from his sister. I know where it is. What? How? Explain! I've been there. Excuse me? Are you serious, Caius? Yes, it's a cave north beyond the Great Barrier, hidden below the Twin Peaks on the shore of Crike. Loken, this is inside the Black Zone? Caius, this is inside the Black Zone? Tell me you are knowing of this place. He looks at Dravonia again, his words failing him. Say it, brother! Alira said it. Dravonia rounds on her brother, furious. She's dead, Caius! You promised— Don't! You never heard her. You swore to abandon this nonsense. How dare you spit on her grave? You saw that to yourself when you let her go gallivanting around in there. I didn't give up on her. I listened. What crime is that? Dravonia sighs, shaking her head. You disappoint me, brother. What, because I clung to hope like a child? I regret nothing. You, on the other hand, have plenty to regret, sister. Dravonia glares at him with the fury I've never seen her possess, but Kai stands his ground. And what regret is that? I buried my sister while you fled east to overthrow an entire clan. Never forget who had to put your foolishness in its place. Caius bares his dark teeth at her, eyes dripping with venom. I will never forget. The tension feels dangerous, explosive. I've never imagined them at each other's throats like this. I always thought they were close, but now it's like they're at war once again. Whatever still hangs between them, it's the remnants of something deep, something intense, a resentment I can't fathom. Oh, this tea is burning! Nitro clears his throat, bravely diffusing the caustic tension between the two titans. Caius, don't take this the wrong way, but nothing the informed say carries any meaning. Well, Alira's words did, because I traveled to the spire. I went into that cave and there's a door. What kind of door? It was metal, strong. I couldn't open it. I saw traces of what I believed to be the old knowledge. It was Zephyr. My eyes widen. Was there a symbol on it? Everyone stares at me. Caius blinks, confused. A symbol? Like blue, with circles and letters. It would have said Exotech in my language. Is he anything like that? Yes. God damn it, Wyatt. We're gonna stop it for the ad. Want to break from the ads? I'm gonna go put that guitar away real quick. How the fuck did I take it out? Damn. That tea is boiling hot. It is scalding. It'll give you 3rd-degree burns. We desperately need the We Are Soulcreek scene. Fucking... Hang on. My fucking charging cable is stuck on my chair. Now it's not. He cooked. Yes. That's it! The Spire's an old Exotech bunker! Hold on. Gods, maybe Aeon was right. The Zephyr created it there. Of course. That's where we could put it back together. We have to go. Slow down. Stepping through the doors could have serious consequences for all of Alayla. And having the algorithm in our hands could be the only way of stopping these breaches. And doing so could be handing the demons their greatest weapon against us, which could consequently be our greatest weapon against them. Am I hearing you right? You want to use it? It was left for me. That thing twisted your mind like a toy. You have no hope of controlling it. We don't know. Oh, just stop. Give it a fucking break. We have a shot here, an actual shot. We know exactly where to dig. Fuck the consequences. Ilayla is messed up and things need to change. You want to keep banging on with ignorance in the order of the world? Because I'm already sick to my fucking stomach of it. Look, I get it. Could be a trap, could make things worse. But are you really okay just sitting here while those things pick us off from the Black Zone? How long until an entire swarm comes out and wipes an entire clan off the face of Alayla? Maybe, just maybe, the consequences will be in our favor. It's about damn time. I'm going to the Spire. I'll see what's there. And I'll do it alone if I have to. God damn. Damn. There's silence, broken only by an anxious, uncertain whine from Loken. I turn to Caius. Could you take me there? Caius' nostrils flare as he inhales, deeply. Then he nods. Yes. No! Lion steps over, teeth bared at Caius. You are wanting to kill Alex. I do not trust you. It'd hardly be in my interest now, Loken. I won't touch a hair on his little head. No. I am also coming on this journey. I am trusting Alex. He is a great black runner. If he believes his path is correct, we will take it. I smile, petting his arm. Thank you, Loken. For the best. We never get far without experienced black runners anyway. Nitro? His nose twitches. You realize we're all going to die horribly. Yup. I suppose you've already eaten the poison. Might as well lick the damn plate. Alright, you, me, Loke, and Caius will leave for the spire, see what's there, and decide what to do. How far is it? A day's travel. If we leave tomorrow morning, we can avoid moving at night. Hold on! Dravonia marches over to me. I admire your tenacity, Alex, but you can't go north of the Great Barrier. Absolutely not. Why? Because it's Ashlander territory. You'll be killed well before you reach the spire. So? We avoid them. Don't be reckless. All 4 of you have easily recognized faces. Any Ashlander would bite their jaw off to have you as hostages. You'd never even reach Lake Crike with your head still on your shoulders. I turned to Loken and Nitro. Couldn't you guys navigate around them? I do not know. I believe our chieftain is correct. There are many Ashlander gangs in this area. They are not friendly with me. I'll say, whichever Ashlander brings our warlord, the Whisperer's pelt, could ask for anything they want as a reward. He gestures at Caius. And I dare say his head would fetch a pretty price, too. Let them try. I eat Ashlander thugs for breakfast. It's their homeland. All your experience pulling spines out won't help us when you have 100 poison darts sticking out of your ass, Caius. These gangs have spent longer in the Black Zones than any Black Runner. They're not to be underestimated. We can't outpace them. We'd need to take a longer route. I'm thinking we travel east instead. We will go around Lake Crike this way and avoid Ashlander territory. That'll take an extra 4 days! I've already had 3 breaches in just 2. We don't have time for another route. We'll take the risk. No! That route is suicide. Fine. Then we travel with our wardens, Draconi and Riptide. That's 300 warriors. You can't just take an army into the Black Zone. A single -1 would cut through us like a hot knife through shit. Aya killed one of those damn things by herself. Even 1,000 wardens can't compare to Aya. She was leagues above any of us. This group would be too large. If a demon is not finding us, we will still be seen by these Ashlanders. They will have a greater number than us. I am not sending my brother, the 3 greatest Black Runners, and Alayla, and all of our wardens to their deaths. Dravonia sighs at me in sympathy. Sorry, Alex. That path to the spire is fraught with peril. This plan of yours is too dangerous. Unless... The 4 of them scowl at me. We just need someone who will guide us through Ashlander territory, right? Negotiate around them if need be. I know someone. Explain. I made a friend. When did that happen? Today, actually. She owes me a favor after I saved her life. I mean, after she saved mine. I mean, after she tried to beat me up. I mean, after she robbed me. Long story. Her name's Bakura. She's a Black Runner, too. She knows the Ashlander gangs better than any of us. I don't know the name. I do not either. This Black Runner can be trusted? I wince. I think so. What other choice do we have? I know Bakura. How? She has a reputation of getting on the wrong side of Ashlander warlords. She said she's pretty friendly with most, but some guy named Silas has it out for her big time. Silas? That conniving little snake hasn't choked on his own bathwater yet? Apparently not. She's on the run from him, but the ground is disappearing all around her. When I found her, Silas's thugs were right on her tail. She's desperate. Desperation doesn't ensure trust. So, what if we agreed to try and help her in return and offer some protection? Yes, this would keep this person loyal to our task. We must still ensure this person is watched carefully. Agreed. I don't like these odds. I'm not letting any of you go without backup. She thumbs her chin thoughtfully for a moment. Take Taki with you. Would she even come? Last time she went anywhere near a Black Zone was Carmine. She is still hurting over this, but perhaps she will join us if she is spoken to. I'd feel safer knowing my first guardian is watching your backs. She's a finer warrior than any of us. Caius scoffs smugly. Judge all you will, Caius. You know damn well you stand a greater chance with her on your side. Agreed. Alright, so me, Loken, Nitro, Caius, Bakura, and Taki. We get to the spire, we see what's there. First, Alex, we need to agree on one thing. Nitro steps over me, his blind eyes drilling into my soul. If we fix the algorithm, we do it to stop these breaches, not to use it. Agreed? Sure. Loken clears his throat. Then we will leave tomorrow morning. It is already late. We must be rested for this journey. This is being your plan, Alex. You are certain of all this. I nod. It's the right call. I just know it. Dravonia lowers her voice to Caius. So, this is your redemption, isn't it? Alira died for those words. If this works, then at least she didn't die for nothing. You'll be going into the Black Zone. There could be -1s waiting for you. We're beyond caring about that now. There could be one right outside the door. I'm not afraid of those sharks. Then you don't know fear. Believe me. I do. Alex? Yeah? Thank you. I nod, smiling. Oh, well then, that's that. Loken, Alex, I suggest we retire to Aeon's. We should use his resources to prepare some supplies. This is a good idea, Nitro. We must be ready for this journey. There may be many dangers. I blush sheepishly. My craft isn't exactly good. Try asking your acolyte for pointers. Loken smirks. I roll my eyes. I'll meet you there. I'll go find Taki and ask her to come along. She's on duty right now. You'll find her by the farms. Alright, thanks. Loken. I command you to survive this task. And Alex? Same to you. I grin. Too angry to die, Chief. She gives me a wink, turning to the others. You'll leave at sunrise tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Until then. So that's it. The path is set. No turning back now. Nitro and Loken head to Aeon's hut. Kai stays to speak with Dravonia. I head out towards the farms to find Taki. Taki! Did you get all that?
I did. It's risky, but it's something. So let's say it goes well. We fix the algorithm, breaches stop, everything calms down. What then? What are you planning to do with the algorithm?
I just think if we controlled it.
To save everyone. That's what we do. That's all.
Yeah. Let's go find Taki. Pushing Bite out of my focus, I head to the farms. Taki isn't hard to find. She's keeping a keen watch over the farms as the Draconi workers toil on the fields. She's leaning elbows first on a fence, spear resting beside her, eyes glazed in boredom. I march up next to her and lean on the same fence. Hard life of a first guardian. Should have got here earlier. Everyone was fucking each other. You guys are good at that. Fields ain't the only thing that's fertile, human. She winks at me, picking up her spear again. What's up, Alex? Fancy another ass, kicking me and my tits are ready to smother your face. How can you be sure I wouldn't be into that? Stab me in the eye with your excited stiffy and I'll know. If that happens, it happens. I look back over at the fields. My face tightens. We need your help. Oh yeah? How bad? Bad. Who needs killing? Nothing like that. It's a Black Runner thing. Her face darkens. You gotta keep this to yourself for now. People will panic. Okay, well, I'm all ears. Hit me. You know what a breach is? She laughs. Pah, fuck off! You're not shitting with me, are you? Slowly, solemnly, I shake my head. There's been 3. That we know of. Taki is frozen, staring, her jaw clenches. That isn't funny. You really think I'd joke about this? That's what the Amnaki were here for yesterday. To warn Dravonia. Trying to tell me it ain't safe out there no more? Quite possibly. People have died. I saw it. You Black Runners preach it. Stay out of the black zones and you're fine. What the fuck changed? I did. I found a key. Lives in my head. Right here. I tap my temple. A couple of days ago we broke it. Didn't have a choice. It's possible I broke something else in the process. We got a plan though. Kais knows where we could get it fixed. A place called the Spire. The fuck does Kais have to do with this shit? Keys? In your head? This is... She just shakes her head, turning away. Nah, this is a Black Runner problem. It's going to be everyone's problem if this doesn't stop. Kais is going to take us to the Spire. Loken and Nitro too. Problem is, it's north of the Great Barrier. Yeah, have fun getting spanked by Ashlanders. I've got a plan for that. Someone owes me a favor. They've got a better sense for Ashlander movements than any of us. I'm hoping they can guide us through. Shouldn't be trusting folks you don't know. I don't. That's why we need you there too. She gawps at me. Go fuck yourself. Taki, please. Dravonia wants... I never get a word out. She rounds on me, teeth bared in fury. I don't give a rat's shit what Dravonia wants. My last daughter of the Black Zones weren't no fucking vacation. I know. It's stuck to you like a disease, you said. Well, staring at a bunch of farmers isn't any cure. Don't you want payback? Closure? Oh, look at this. Bitch human thinks he's a fucking shaman now. You don't know me, Alex. You weren't there. Go wash the blood of a few kids off your hands. Then come back and tell me you understand. She turns to leave. Taki, eat my whole human. Look, I just think... Okay, fine. You want to hear it? I'm a fucking mess too. She stops in her tracks. You saw what the Black Zones did to me after Devil's Crag. Taki slowly turns around, eyes blazing with fury, but at the very least willing to hear me out. I can't sleep, Taki. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm scared, Taki. Scared something will happen to Loken or Aeon or Mylo or anyone. I don't want to lose anyone else. I can't. But you know what? I'm done being hurt. The Cascade took everything from me, and they're gonna pay for it. I'm gonna make it right. If anyone tries to stop me, I'll kill them. Her eyebrow tweaks. Right now, Ilayla is in trouble, and a lot of people might die. So I'm going to sort this shit out, because that's why I'm here. Otherwise, I'm just laying in bed with my eyes stuck open forever. I want to get some sleep, Taki. I know the Black Zones hurt you. They hurt me too, so I'm going to go out and kick their fucking ass. And I'd feel a lot safer doing it with you. She taps her spear on the ground, nostrils flaring. So what? Got a plan? We leave tomorrow morning, first thing. Who's this guide of yours? A black runner, Bakura. She camped out near the Great Barrier. And Caius too? Sounds dodgy. I know. Damn it. Well, good thing I'll be there to stop you dumb plebs from doing anything stupid, eh? I grin. Guess you're right. I got a score to settle. Can't keep reliving it. Over and over. I owe it to... She tails off. Myself! I grin. Damn right you do. Tomorrow morning I'll be ready. Consider your backs watched. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But mark my fucking words, human. She rounds on me, grinning. You let a single demon near me. I'm gonna try to read this with a straight face. You let a single demon near me. I'm stuffing Caius' entire fist up your entire ass. As if he just let you. As if he wouldn't enjoy it. When that tiger finally sucks a cock, all it's gonna taste of is relief. I hug her suddenly and tightly. Thank you. Actually, I got one more condition. Yeah? I chuckle, releasing her and patting her shoulder. We stop these breaches together, I'll give you that nude spar. Done and done, human. I need to go meet Aeon. He has something important that might help us. Alright, tomorrow then. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Alright, tomorrow then. Don't leave me behind. Wouldn't dream of it. I give her a final nod, watching as she goes back to leaning on her fence. That was horrifying. Can't help but notice her inhale deeply. Her eyes lull shut and her jaw clenches. It'll be okay. I know. Go on, shitface. Catch you soon. With that, I leave her. She seems to want some time alone. By the time I get to Aeon's hut, Nitro and Loken have already assembled a small arsenal. Laid out before the two Black Runners is an impressive arsenal of handcrafted gadgets, a trio of blinders rested between a dozen arrows, throwing knives, and what I can only imagine are more bombs. What is it with the Black Runners and making bombs? Loken passes Nitro a half-crafted blinder. Nitro calmly twists the top and sprinkles a thick red powder inside. Just like old times, friend. Loken grumbles happily, his tail wagging. You all remember when we were young? Hard to forget. He gestures to the small mountain of scrap and potted chemicals laid out around them. It's a far cry from sticks and stones in the wild. That was horrible. You guys used to do this a lot? Since we were pups. I met Loken in the Black Zones when he was still training with Aya. She would send me into the Black Zones alone when I was this age. That young? It was part of my training. I was good at this. Back then, I spent most of my days wandering around the Black Zone alone. Felt like the loneliest dog in Alayla. I hadn't been long exiled from my own clan. When I would go into the Black Zones, I was meeting Nitro in these times. We would explore the ocean together. Aw, that's kind of cute. You guys must have been a hell of a duo. A blind dog and a mute hound? Yeah, we were something. Alex, Taki will join us on this mission. Yeah, she's with us. I suppose I'll feel safer with another set of eyes on us. Somewhat. His eyes roll subtly. I groan. I get it. My stupid plan. I've painted a target on my back. Your back? What about ours? Getting Caius involved and this Bakura? We're dealing with people we can't trust or control. Do you really want to have this discussion again? No, I just think it's important we consider every possible scenario in which we all die horribly. We do not know what we will find at the Spire. We will make a decision when we are arriving. Yeah, about that. None of us have heard about the Spire until an hour ago, yet somehow Caius knows where it is.
And from an informed, they don't even use proper words. How did he understand one? I'm telling you both, something stinks.
I was visiting the hot springs this morning. It is not me. I look away thoughtfully. It's not like Nitro is wrong. Something isn't right. What's the alternative? Wait to be murdered by the next demon that wanders out of the black zone? Nah, cattle sit around and wait for the slaughter. Humans aren't cattle. Not anymore. Alex! My head whirls around to meet Aeon's voice. He and Mylo were marching over. Mylo was clutching White's tablet, twisting it and turning it with a confused, bewildered expression. It works! It does! Strange technology, though very strange. Mylo thrusts the tablet in my hands. There's Zephyr letters on it. Read it! Read it! Read it! I stare at the screen. It's blank save for two things, an Exotech logo in the left corner and a message flashing intermittently in the center. Access denied? Scowling, I tap my finger on the screen, but the touchpad doesn't respond. Frustrated, hold down the power switch until the device flickers off. I power back on, and after a moment, but the same message pops up. Is it busted? Nah, it works, just locked down. Bite, can you hack into this thing?
One moment, keep the device in your hands.
While Bite does his thing, Loken approaches curiously. This computer is functioning? Turn it around and show him the screen. His eyes widen in awe. There are lights within this. Explain.
It's just a display screen. Duh.
Computer! You will reveal the secrets you are knowing. I contain a smirk, watching him scowl menacingly at the device. When it doesn't surrender to his threats, he gets closer and bares his teeth. Do not test my patience, machine. You will not enjoy this. I don't think it works like that. You have to touch it. It is liking when it is touched. The indulgence is past. God damn it, Loken!
Ew!
No, I mean, that's how you control it. Control? The machine is a slave? This is cruel. Machine. You will reveal the secrets you are withholding. In return, you will be freed. Tell us of the human called Wyatt. God damn it! It's not sentient, Loken. It's just a stupid tablet. Alex, do not say this. The machine will be upset. He's not on to something, he's on something. The human did not mean these things, machine. Alex, you will apologize. Just as I roll my eyes, Mylo snickers.
Yeah, Alex. Say sorry to the machine.
Zephyr technology didn't think. But you were saying these A and I creatures were being sentient? This isn't a... You know what? Fine. I'm sorry, mighty Zephyr machine. I didn't mean to call you stupid. Mylo can barely contain his laughter. Good.
Never letting you live that down, by the way.
Mylo, you were laughing? There was a joke? There was a joke? Nope, sorry. I was, laughing at Alex. Okay.
And Alice is complete. The tablet has data on it. I can't tell the exact quantity, but it's not much. If I had to guess, it's a personal log of some kind. Unfortunately, it's been really tightly encoded. I can't break it.
How come you're usually good with technology?
Whoever coded this was better. Much better. See that little inlay on the bottom of the screen?
Look at the device, noticing a small circular indent.
It's a fingerprint reader. Unless you have access to Wyatt's prints, we're not getting in.
Ah, fuck. Loken flinches. Alex? Stupid thing's locked up. We need Wyatt's fingerprint. Shit. This damn tablet could have had answers on it. It said, just like everything else, another fucking dead end. I'm so sick of this shit happening.
It might not be hopeless. If we can do a full restart, I can uninstall the fingerprint security.
What's the catch?
We need to plug it into a working mainframe, one with an Exotech-friendly operating system still functioning.
Aeon, did Loken and Nitro tell you about the Spire?
They did, lad, they did.
Mind if I take this thing with us? Oh, you can access it, you can? Not here, but if I'm right, then the place is an old Exotech bunker. We could break into it there, assuming the technology is still working. Wait, you're leaving? Again? Tomorrow, it's an important mission. We'll be back, I promise. You're not gonna let me come, are you? Sorry, Mylo. Adults only. It's too dangerous. Aeon quickly shuffles over to the sulking tiger. Don't worry, Mylo. Me and you again. I know what to keep you busy. Vehicle. We can fix it. All the parts are there. You just have to tweak the electronics. We do. Mylo stares at me, eyes wide. I guess. I wince. He seems really upset, but turns around and shuffles over to the scrap heap car before letting me offer a reassurance. Oh, Milo's absolutely going to sneak in. Ugh. He's really mad at me, huh? Going to test you, he has. How? He's only been my acolyte for 3 days. But that's enough it is. I've spoken to him. Didn't have much, he didn't. Sad that. Very sad. Frustrated. Got a meaningless life ahead. Then you come along, give him hope you do. Means a lot to him. I guess I'll talk to him. Nitro shuffles over along with Loken. I think we have enough craft prepared. Then we are ready for this journey. We are leaving at first light. Alex, it is late. We will return home. We must rest. I nod. I was already tired after running around Bleakstone all morning. Now, with the thought of tomorrow's trip lurking in the periphery of my thoughts, I'm exhausted. Wait, Logan, I won't be seeing you again before you go. Wait here. Aeon suddenly ducks inside his hut and abruptly slams the door shut. Nitro, Logan, and I frown at one another. The mole bursts back out a moment later carrying 2 small linen-wrapped packages. For you, though. Keep till morning, they will. He hands the first to Nitro and another to Logan. As a hound takes it, Aeon pats him on the arm affectionately. Beef jerky season. I have some spices you like left over. Sandwiches? Ah, Aeon, thank you. That's very kind. Logan sniffs the package and his tail starts to wag. This is smelling good. He hurriedly tugs Aeon into a hug, crushing him against his belly. Aeon chuckles, hugging him back with a flustered smile. Ah, good boy. Have to look out for you, don't I? I love you, Aeon. I grin. However dark my thoughts might have become lately, Aeon always finds a way to lighten them. I love you too, silly dog, but you make me a promise right now. Be safe, look after yourselves, and come back to me. We will be okay, Aeon, but you must also promise you will be okay. Of course, I can look out for myself, I can. Now go, get some rest. Mind if I stay here for the night again? Of course, always room, always. Thanks, Aeon, for working on the tablet and snacks. Ah, would have made you one too, Alex, but of course. I'll wave off his concerns. I know, wasted on me. I appreciate it, though. This is an important task, boys, very important. What's happening in the world right now is bad, very bad. If you can fix it, you must. If we can repair the algorithm, we will. If it seems like the right move. We won't know until we get there. I still don't believe Kai's heard what he thinks he heard. Perhaps, but he was saying he has been to the Spire place. He fixed it! God damn it, Mylo! He did it! He fucking did it! God damn it! Fuck! We stare gobsmacked. The car's engine roars to life, coughing and sputtering. It doesn't sound remotely healthy, but it works. Mylo, how? Aeon rushes over, arms flapping in disbelief. I've never seen craft like that. I have not either. I follow Aeon, unable to comprehend how an 11-year-old managed to do something he'd been trying to achieve for years. What did you do, boy? I what? Mylo emerges from the driver's seat and shrugs. The battery was hooked up wrong. I just rewired it. The engine works. Just gotta connect to all the other bits now. He ducks back and tugs one of the protruding wires. The engine slowly winds down. Amazing, incredible, you. Good boy, very good. Tomorrow we could start working on the rest. Oh, word, how exciting. Oh, exciting, so exciting. Aeon pets Mylo's hair in congratulation. The boy just blushes proudly. Let me see. Aeon rushes over to the bonnet to inspect Mylo's handiwork. Hey. Mylo blinks up at me. Nice work. Yeah, it was easy. So, can I come now? My face falls. That's why you did it, huh? I know it's dangerous out there, but I'm smart. See, I bet I can be helpful. Just give me a chance. I won't let you down. I want to be left here. He's so full of hope, enthusiasm. It's almost tempting to let him join us. So I sigh and sit down on the ground, patting the floor to signal him to join me. He does so. You're going to be an amazing black runner. Even Logan and Nitro think so. But I'm not ready. You've only been an acolyte for 3 days, buddy. And you've only been one for a week. That's different. I'm a Zephyr. I have advantages. He looks away sadly. You don't trust me. You think I'm an idiot. Idiot? You're a damn genius. An asshole, sure, but a genius. But what we're about to do is... See this? Run up to my scarred face, he nods. This isn't even close to the worst things the Black Zones have done to me. Out there, it's murder, fear, hopelessness. I hope you've had a close encounter with it. I know you had a close encounter with the demon, but if that thing had wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I haven't taught you how to defend yourself out there. We've got all the time in the world for that. But... His face falls. Okay, fine. Truth is, I don't want to go. I just don't want you to go. You keep saying it's too dangerous, so you might not come back. You'd be a nobody again. I just keep thinking, like, what if me being a black runner is too good to be true? What if this is all just the first good dream I've ever had? I don't want to wake up. I pat his shoulder. It's not a dream, okay? You have the 4. I don't know much about training an acolyte. I really don't. I hesitate. What is it? Suppose I've realized recently that the Black Stones are just going to keep tormenting me at every step. But I'm not letting them anymore. I can do right by my people, avenge them, fix all this. I don't know how that'll work yet, but I know I can't hold back. Sometimes that means doing bad things. He frowns. Revenge? Like killing people? Maybe, if I decide they deserve it. How do you decide that? Sometimes you just know. Whatever happens with me, there's one thing I'm certain of. Training you might be the only good thing I know I can do. You'll be the greatest black runner I can make you, I promise. His ears flick. Sure? Positive. You'll definitely come back, right? Pity anyone who tries to stop me. Look, you need to promise me something while I'm gone. Yeah? Don't leave the village. And if anything happens while you're here, run. I'll find you. He blinks, perturbed. What's going on out there, Alex? Something bad, something I might have caused and I have to make it right. Just be ready. I will be. I ruffle his hair. Good man. I'm gonna head home. See you in a couple of days. Okay, don't die. And no more bombs. Pff, you're no fun. With that, Mylo jogs back off to join Aeon at his car. Alright, you two go and get some rest. You'll be okay? Absolutely. I'll do what I always do at times of stress. Drink copious amounts of tea. That's a little concerning. We will see you tomorrow, Nitro. He steps over and embraces his old friend. Sleep easy, Loken. And you. Loken opens his arms and tugs me into his side. Come, Alex, it is time to rest. I nestle snugly into the confines of his hold. Let's go. Loken and I bid a final farewell to Aeon and Mylo, then begin the silent walk home. If we repaired the algorithm, it really could be mine. Soulcreek would be mine. I'd call the shots. Hear that glitch? I'm in control. Me. I decide how this ends. Rage is an old friend. I turn the tablet over in my hands for the 100th time. Every curve, every rivet, every small detail, I've looked it over beneath the warm, crackling fire for hours. The same message still blinks tauntingly. Access denied. You think you can keep me out? You really think I can't break you? Beside me, Loken is chewing lazily on a stick of jerky. He eyes me anxiously. I sense his concern mounting in our comfortable silence. Eventually, it gets too much for him. He gently reaches over and takes the tablet from my grasp. I allow it, accepting his judgment with a glum sigh. You are not remembering your father? I shake my head. Only Tabitha. Try to remember more, but everything else is gone. Permanently. I'll never see their faces, hear their voices. They're just gone. How is that fair? He shuffles behind me, arms slowly snaking around my waist as he pulls me into his embrace. I shut my eyes, surrendering to his affection. My head hits his chest and I'm coddled by his thick fur and comfortable warmth. I have no idea what I'm doing. We are attempting to stop these breaches. That is our task. Only this and nothing more. No, Loken, it's not just that. I'm not an idiot. I know this could backfire. I know it's sketchy. Nitro's right. I just gotta take a stand. Be the hunter, not the hunted. No more sulking over shit I can't change. You cannot control grief. But I can use it. This grief is not a weapon, Alex. It will make you reckless. It will hurt. I'm not the one who will be getting hurt. There's a pause. You have changed. I look back at him. You noticed? I am afraid for you. There are things you are not telling me. I don't know where to even begin. But you are trusting me? I do. I promise. I'm okay. I'm in control. He grumbles. You are saying this many times, Alex. Io was telling me that life is chaos. It cannot be predicted. Many try to control this, but it is only a path to suffering. We do not know what will happen tomorrow. We must accept this and be ready. I sigh. Well, we know we're taking Caius into the Black Zone, not like we can control him. The guy could lead us on a wild goose chase. Geese? I do not believe Caius will hunt these. They are rare and not good for eating. I chuckle. Just a figure of speech. Caius is also grieving for Alira. He believes this mission will bring her justice. It will not. Caius may make decisions we do not agree with. We must be ready to fight if this is the case. Taki has our back. Sure Bakura won't put up with this shit either. You believe this Bakura can be trusted? I don't know her that well. She was desperate when I met her. I was more than happy to leave her to those Ashlanders who wanted her head. But then she saved my life. She didn't have to, didn't serve for any purpose. No, it did. Come again? You were only returning to help her because she had done this. She has played on your compassion. It is manipulative to do this. You think, I don't know, that's a stretch. Besides, we need her. Perhaps. If she is familiar with these Ashlanders, she will guide us through their territory. My eyes flicker once again over to the tablet. Loken spots it and strokes my hair soothingly. You are still believing Wyatt is your father? Pff, I'm probably wrong, just a hunch. Me clinging desperately to a wild theory I want to be true. But I think Exotech were behind the discovery of Soulcreek. They cracked it open and Wyatt worked for them. The connections are all there. Perhaps we will discover these things tomorrow. I eye the tablet yet again. Byte says there's still data on this, personal logs, messages from Wyatt. If I can get into that, I might remember something, like what if you left something in there for me? This is why you are still holding the device. Anything, you know, a picture, a letter, just something to let me know who he was. If you ever really gave a shit about me or Tabby. I groan, slumping back into Loken's hold again. I just want the truth. Loken grumbles, nuzzling his cheek against mine. But at least I have you. You will always have me. We will determine your purpose here, Alex. I am promising this. Thanks, Loken. You want to get some sleep? Yes, you will rest in my arms tonight. The hound places a kiss on my neck. Twist my head around and give him one in return. He meets his mouth with mine, gently tilting his head to kiss with passion. I feel myself melt under his hold, his comfort, his everything. You're a good hound. And you are a good human. But you must stay a good human. Promise me this. I'll try. Good. Come, we will sleep now. Settling his swaying tail, Loken shuffles up and shifts me from his lap. The nightmares never stop. If I'm a monster, then you made me, and you will suffer me. You taught us so much. Fear, suffering, pain. Did you really think I'd let you get away with it? No. I will burn you. Chest pounding, flesh buzzing. I jolt upright in the bed. My skin is soaked in sweat and my head throbs like fire. Dust falls from the ceiling. Loken's shelves of salvage jolt, some of it clattering to the floor. Loken jerks upwards with lightning speed, dazed and confused, head turning from side to side. Alex? The alarmed hound is up in a heartbeat, fully alert. That was not thunder, it is danger. He stuffs a paw hurriedly down the side of the bed and grabs hold of a hidden weapon, a long blade easily the size of my entire arm. I sit, mind racing, as he jumps over and leaps over to the door, barging it open with force and brandishing his weapon outside. However, his vigilance quickly morphs to confusion as he finds nothing and nobody out there. I rub my forehead, hair drenched in sweat. Shit, my powers. Did I tap into them in my sleep? Give the lodge a quick scan. Doesn't look like anything is destroyed. Fuck, I need to be more careful. Loken could have gotten hurt. These fucking nightmares just won't stop. Bite, you okay? Bite! Damn it, using my powers really does knock him out for a while. But why? Loken cautiously re-enters, still sniffing for danger, muzzle twisted in confusion. There was a sound. It was loud. That was not lightning. As he flicks the lights on, I try to get to my feet. But I'm struck suddenly by a horrendous overpowering discomfort. I clutch my belly, wincing. There is nobody outside. I'm thinking, Alex, you're okay? Loken drops his sword and rushes over, but I'm not in pain. I'm hungry. Ravenously hungry. I need to eat something. But you are not doing this? No, I don't. gods, I'm starving. I could eat a horse. You would like horse meat? This meat is hard to get. No, I mean, hang on, woo! Can't I talk? I can't stop panting, can't catch my breath. Shit, I'm breathing normally? Unable to process the moment, Loken suddenly stops dead. His head whips up and his eyes widen in horror and shock, like he's just seen danger. What is it? Follows glare, but he's just staring at a wall. Then his head flicks to the left, then the right. He flinches violently and swipes at the side of his head, as though a hornet was buzzing in his ear. What is it? You smell something? My stomach feels like it's eating itself alive. But I ignore the severe hunger pains and step over to him. But he suddenly, furiously throws a punch at me. It narrowly misses and he smashes his fist into a wooden post. What the hell? Out! I'm momentarily baffled, but he wasn't aiming at me. He just continues punching at nothing? First left, then right. No! Away! He's just snarling and swiping at the air. What the fuck has gotten into him? Loken, talk to me! Out! You do not belong here! Then it dawns on me. My jaw drops in horror. For a moment, I have no words. It seems impossible. Pull myself together and jump over, hands raised to try and calm the hysterical hound down. Loken, stop. He's not going to hurt you. Get out, demon! Loken, just... Fuck, stop moving. Bite, can you hear me in there? Try and jump back onto me. No, I was not doing this, demon. This was you. Grab Loken's arm to stop him mindlessly swiping his damn fists around. You can't hit him, Loken. Just stay calm. Loken freezes, ears twitching and eyes widened, glaring with fury at absolutely nothing that I can see. Bite, how did you... Never mind, just... Whatever you did, jump to Loken, do it again. These are demon powers. They are yours. Hey, I didn't do this. I had no idea Bite could even... Alex, I was speaking to Bite. Oh, sorry. So that's what that feels like. You were the one doing this, demon. Now you will undo it. I'm not wanting to keep you in my head either. Takes a sudden swipe at the air. I duck. Loken's punch connects with the wooden beam, leaving an impressive dent in it. Do not insult me, demon. No, you are the one who is being stupid. Leave. And you are looking like a stone that is soaked in male seed. I would not do this. You are not Alex. You are not even having these demonic balls for suck. I would not do this. You are not Alex. You are not even having these demonic balls for sucking. If the situation wasn't so bizarre, I might have laughed. Grab Loken's muzzle and force him to look at me. Hey, both of you, shut the fuck up for a moment. Loken stares down at me like a rabbit caught in the headlights of a car. Bite, just focus, think about, try and imagine what you want, jump back into me. Keep my hands on Loken's face. Maybe we need to be touching for it to work. Loken's eyes shift around as though he's struck by some intense paranoia. Then... Oh, thank the gods.
It was horrible in there!
My head and eyes roll back with a mighty sigh of relief. Immediately, the painful pang of hunger in my stomach fades away. I got him. Loken steps away, shaking. He clenches and unclenches his fists, taking a moment to pace away with deep, calming breaths. What happened?
I have no idea. You were sleeping and then I panicked.
Panicked? Why?
I thought there was danger. It was a reflex. I didn't know how I did it. I felt something horrible, powerful, right in your mind. It all happened so fast. I just tried to protect myself on instinct and suddenly I was in the dog's head. It was awful.
Loken, looking considerably calmer, marches up to me and points a furious accusatory finger at me, or rather at Bite. Do not do that again.
Tell a stupid furry ass I'd rather suck a demon's codpiece and go back into his head.
He's sorry.
What? No, don't apologize.
He didn't mean to do it. I was having a nightmare, and Alex?
What happened?
You must have felt my fear in my nightmare. I saw Tabitha, I think, and my mom. I think it was meant to be her. Don't really know what they look like. They were... I got startled. Bite must have felt it and jumped on a split-second instinct without meaning to. I did not think he could do this. Neither did I.
Or me.
How'd you get back?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I did exactly what you said, focused on what I wanted, and it happened.
Huh. Loken scowls, scratching his head. Alex, I'm confused. I was thinking only humans could be possessed by these ascended demons. The first possession has to be human. I remember now. After that, Bite's kind aren't limited just us. I need to sit down. He marches over to the bed and plonks his butt down, face low, clearly in a pretty severe state of shock. I sit beside him, petting his arm firmly. Hey, it's okay. Bite is totally harmless. He'd never hurt you. This was a shock for him, too. Are you okay, Bite?
Much better now, gods, Alex. That hound's brain is a fucking mess.
I think we all have that in common. Now I'm kind of curious. What is in your brain, Loken? I look back at Loken. He's still pretty shaken up, chest rising and falling heavily, eyes blinking rapidly. I move my hand up to his head, gently digging my fingers into his ears. It's okay, Loken, nothing to worry about. I could do nothing. What do you mean? I was seeing him, hearing this voice in my mind. He was not there, but it was real. I know, but it's like I said. He's a friend, just got a nasty shock. I am knowing this, but... He whines sadly, then suddenly grabs my hand and squeezes it. I was afraid. Did not realize this was Bite. I've never felt these demons in my thoughts. He looks at me, confused and concerned. You are seeing him like this all the time? Not exactly, he comes and goes. Then that is what... His gentle hold of my hand tightens. Huge padded paws squeeze my fingers affectionately. That is what Glitch did to you? Yeah. It's similar, but instead of Bite, it's someone who can torture you, control you, make you see things, feel things. He was a monster. I am thinking about what this might have been like in my own head, Alex. I am sorry. I smile sheepishly, placing my other hand over his and holding it tightly. It's alright, Glitch is dead. We beat him. Because you are strong. In my own way. So that's how they did it. When my kind was still around, infants used us for ascendancy. After that, they jumped from person to person, twisting them and everything around them. God, it's no wonder the Zephyr tore themselves into pieces. Loken grumbles thoughtfully. The only way to stop it was to kill all of us. What a fucking nightmare. You believe this was the right choice? I don't know. I'll never forgive them for murdering my family. Maybe someone somewhere knew the real purpose for the human hunt. But everyone else, they just thought it was a sport. Food when everything else ran out. They're no better than the demons. Yes. But those people are gone now. No one will treat you this way again. Some will. They'll regret it. Alex, you do not mean this. You are angry. I know. Sorry. It is okay. I understand why you're feeling this anger. Soon you will learn to accept this. You will be a great Black Runner. This is your path. Yep. The last human. A Black Runner. That's me. So, you feeling calmer now? I do not think I'll sleep after what has happened. We got a job to do tomorrow. You should try. Here. Get up and switch off the light. Then shuffle onto the bed, coaxing him alongside me. He scoots closer. I pull his head gently onto my chest, both hands firmly scratching his ears and muzzle. Daw! He's tense for a moment, but then the giant hound seems to utterly melt on top of me. I plant a quick kiss on top of his head. He digs his arms around me and hugs me tightly. I'm encapsulated by his dense muscle and cloudy pelt. He grinds his head comfortably into me before shutting his eyes and growling in bliss. You've never let anyone hold you like this, have you? No. But I'm trusting you. Thanks, big guy. I trust you too. You are small. I like you too. Get some sleep, Mutt. Soon his breathing slows, the slow throb of his heart thunders through me as his grip relaxes. It's soothing. Continuing to pet him as he sleeps, I shut my eyes. Time to check in with Bite. So, that was pretty wild.
I'm going to be coughing up furballs for weeks, damn dog.
What other powers do you have?
Demons are individuals. It stands to reason that each had a unique personality and supernatural power. Imagine that, hundreds of ascended demons hidden inside Zephyr's souls, each manipulating the world in their own ways.
All that crazy magic being thrown around must have been chaos. Speaking of your powers, now you do have an aptitude for technology. Might be something in that? Maybe the Spire has some answers, all the more reason why this plan is a good idea.
Alex, I have to ask, what do you really want?
What does that mean?
You're not the same human that I woke up with. I'm having a tough time figuring you out right now. You're scaring me a little. I keep feeling like maybe that's just the outside, but what about inside?
Just decided not to be a pushover anymore.
But you never were.
My whole damn species was, and I was walking around making every shitty move I could. Tried to grieve and move on, didn't work out. I'm not living like that. I'd rather do something good about it.
That's kind of my point. Do what exactly?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Does this have something to do with the algorithm?
Maybe. We never got a chance to play around the full thing. I'm obviously meant to use it for something.
So that's why you really want it fixed.
Well, I mean, no, we need to stop the breaches. That's what this is. But after the algorithm is ours, we get to decide. No glitch to mess things up. No one's going to stop us this time.
What about Nitro? Loken?
What about them?
Don't they have a say too?
No. Gods, what do you want from me?
I want you to promise you won't do anything stupid.
And what stupid thing is it that I'm going to do? Every move we make is stupid.
Then maybe stupid isn't the right word. How about dangerous? The balance in Alayla is so brittle, we messed it up enough already. I know you want action, revenge, whatever, but you're not acting like yourself.
You sure ever considered that I'm just remembering who I really am?
No, absolutely not. You're in a hell of a lot of pain right now. You've lost so much and might as well have just been over a week ago. I want answers too, Alex, but I want them to heal you.
Heal me? What, you think I'm damaged?
That's not...
Bakura said it best. Nothing can heal you and everything burns. I'm the last human. What good is a hopeless sap who whines about his feelings? We can't outmatch the Black Zones. We need power.
Claiming to speak for your entire race is pretty out there, Alex.
I am my entire race. Bite. I get to decide. I'm not ashamed of the choices I've made anymore. Yeah, I'm angry, and I'll damn well use it. And if healing means letting the anger slip away, I'd rather stay damaged.
Alex, what's going to happen when we disagree? You've been fine so far, but I felt you holding that arrowhead against Bakura's neck. I know you wanted to do it. Are you ashamed of that?
She tried to rob us.
Answer the question.
I guess the Ashlander I killed doesn't count.
He was an actual threat with Bakura. You had a choice. Answer the damn question.
What does it matter? We finally beat someone who tried to fuck with us. The moment just got to me.
What about next time when the moment gets to you?
I'm in control.
I hope you're right because I care about you too much to watch you destroy yourself.
That's dramatic.
Or anyone else for that matter.
Well, good thing I've got you then. If I lose my head, you can take over. Make the call.
You promise?
Promise.
All right. All right then. Thanks, Alex. That makes me feel better.
We'll always be a team.
Always. Good night, Alex. See you on the other side.
Take care, buddy. I wish I could tell you everything, buddy. But you'd stop me. You, Loken, Mylo, Aeon, Taki, everyone. You're the only good things I have left. And I won't let anyone take you away. I'm sorry, Bite. Forgive me. Damn! Damn! Okay, I very quickly have to hop off here. So, yeah, this story is amazing. But yeah, I gotta hop off right now. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.